to you. They were more vivid for you. Okay, one is cooperative learning groups. Can you see the pictures? Okay. It's a rule. Okay, does someone want to translate it into English for our professor? Okay. Number one. And can I just give you the keywords for you?
Yeah, no, that's fine. Don't worry.
Okay.
I think I understand the principle.
Okay. The rules. Okay, I give you the keywords. Number one is that every day your group has to proceed at least 30 minutes. Before you go through this program, I need to pair my students. You know, pair. One low achiever, one high achiever, pair. And according to what she said, you need to know who has who at first. Okay? Good. Number two, a turn needs to proceed for at least 1 month to check if the program is successful or not. I only have 5 minutes. Wow, time is flying. Okay? The third one is that if the third and the fourth one are for those who don't do the job. You need to punish them. I said real life. Yeah. But if you really do the program, you can get the group prized after one program has finished. You can get them something or I don't know. I don't know what your students like, because I teach in Jiayi. That's quite easy. I'm serious. Yeah. The students in Jiayi are sweet, gentle, and not so aggressive. Which means you can communicate. No, not this. I'm being recorded. You can communicate with your students, and they really listen to you. They respect you. Yeah. Does anyone want to chat with me? Because I live in Nantou. Yeah, I'm really eager for going back to the central part of Taiwan. Yeah, I miss my baby. Okay. This is the pictures for the cooperative learning groups. Yeah, enjoy it. 2 pictures. And you can see the one who sits here, he is quite a low achiever. And I need to say he in my class, I'm a homeroom teacher of him, and when learning English, he sits in his position, and I think maybe daydreaming all day. But when break time, I think his best friend taught him some English. I think he was really listening at that time. Yeah, it's quite touching. Yeah. That's true. And this portfolio assessment, I googled for this definition. That's quite long. Should I read it? I don't think so. No, yeah, I think I only have 2 minutes. But the professor advised me the portfolio assessment is not to ask your students to memorize things that they cannot do. But I think for me and for the real life, I really ask my students to gather the questions they cannot answer. Do you think it's useful? Maybe, yeah. But I tell you something is quite useful. Do you see this picture? In every test I ask students to do in my class, I ask them to number each test paper and ask them to ask the parents to sign on the paper. That's quite useful in JAE. I don't know what's going on here. Do you think that's useful? No response. So what do you do in Taichung? I'm quite curious. No test papers, okay?
What if the parents, they don't care about the grades about your journal?
Congratulations. I tell my students that you don't have to learn English. If your parents agree you not to learn, then you are free. Yeah, because I knew many foreign teachers in Taiwan. They complain the same thing about teaching to me each time. Yeah, I think it's useless. What am I doing here? Yeah, useless. So I think since it's useless, why do I teach English? But I teach attitude. Yeah, I teach the attitude to learn. So I teach English. They learn English. Yeah, that's it. Share with you. And okay, the PowerPoint is I took in Australia. And I really like it. I want to share with you. Technology is just a tool. In terms of getting the kids working together and motivating them, the teacher is most important. I think no matter what we do, everything goes back to you. It depends on what you want to give to your students. Thank you. Yeah, I don't think I have time. Yeah.
Don't run away. I think we'll just do the questions now while it's fresh, and then we can finish off instead of doing the questions at the end. Do you have any questions for our speakers?
Excuse me. I just saw there is a PowerPoint about your portfolio, right?
Yeah.
Could you have a look? You just give the PowerPoint, right? Portfolio or something. The one before thank you.
Portfolio self.
Yeah, that one. So students recorded what you did in class. Okay, thank you.
They record the questions on test papers. They make not all, just the questions they cannot answer. Okay, and I bought them heavy books like that heavy. That's for 3-year assessment, portfolio assessment, according to what I say here. So, if you are a homeroom teacher of a first grade teacher, you can buy this heavy notebook for them. You can use it, and your students can use it until they graduate. Yeah, that's their pressure. Okay, anyone else?
Does anybody else use portfolios for assessment? Does anybody use that? It's quite common. I know where I work, we use a lot of portfolio assessment for the final grades in writing, mainly in writing. They keep their assignments, and at the end they have to hand in the whole portfolio, which the teacher assesses. So it's quite common for writing, in my experience. We use a lot of portfolio, so that they can see how they progress, how they improve over the session or over the semester. It's great for them to see and to have a record of their achievements. So it's quite commonly used in writing assessment. Anybody else use them?
Can I maybe have a few minutes? Still, I have to present something interesting. Yeah, that's real. That's my students' drawings. What do you think? I think it's quite funny. And that's Santa Claus. Yeah, I don't think so.
Does that mean evil? You are Santa Claus there.
I? No. I'm a one from hell to them. Actually, I have some movies in photos in Australia, but I don't think I have time. If you are interested, I can find a way to give it to you if you want. Okay, thank you.
We have one more speaker before lunch. And we're going to learn a little bit more about some interesting activities to use in reading, writing, speaking, and listening. So I'm quite looking forward to looking at